What's up? Welcome to Airside Chat number DSA Siete. That's 17 in Spanish. Whew, 17 weeks. 17 weeks. If I were to put that into like a chronological perspective, yeah, it's over 4 months. That's crazy. I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still pushing. I got 11 days, but I do want to take the time to thank everybody who's been so gratuitous, if that's even a word, who's been so very generous with all the love, all the appreciation, and even the donations. Even I appreciate all of you from the bottom of my heart. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm like writing, scribbling. Oh yes, the astrology forecast. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the moon is not in Capricorn anymore. It's in Aquarius. The moon is in Aquarius. So we have the sun currently in the third decan of Taurus. We actually have like 3 days left of Taurus season. Happy early birthday to my Gemini fam. It's crazy to believe that we're going to be entering Gemini season already. But at the same time, I'm not surprised. But anyways, as I was saying, with the Astro Tarot, we have the sun in the seven pentacles. We have the sun in the third decan of Taurus, which is ruled by the Seven of Pentacles. And right now, people's hard work, I'm kind of hearing like people are starting to see the fruits of their labor, because Seven of Pentacles is the third decan of Taurus. Believe it or not, which is ruled by Saturn. So shout out to my fellow Saturn and Taurus peeps out there watching, because that's the card that represents Saturn and Taurus. It's the Seven of Pentacles, which is the third decan of Taurus. So that's currently being highlighted, or that has been highlighted for these last 10 days of Taurus season. We progressed from the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles. So it's very interesting. What else? The moon is in the first decan of Aquarius, which is the Five of Swords. So, confirmation burp. We've been feeling, I feel like the collective right now is feeling emotionally conflicted. There's been some inner emotional conflict subconsciously. We might be thinking towards one thing, but our subconscious is revealing otherwise, and it's causing this internal conflict within us that needs to be tended to and resolved. We have Mercury in the Six of Pentacles, which is ruled by the second decan of Taurus, which is the second decan of Taurus. So that's essentially like, with Mercury here, it's like we're being generous financially, or financially in this case because it's pentacles, but very generous, very giving. People being very thoughtful, even though that may not be the case however you see it or perceive it. Um, Venus in the second decan of Aries, which is ruled by the Three of Wands. Essentially, it's the Empress Venus clarified by the Three of Wands. I'm not really picking up on anything with that. I'm still learning about what all the cards mean in traditional tarot, especially the Three of Wands. So, yeah. Mars is in the six of Wands energy, which is the second decan of Leo, 10 to 19 degrees of Leo. So a lot of people are striving to be recognized, striving to be seen. A lot of people, I don't know. I wouldn't say that this is an overnight success kind of transit with Mars being placed here, but it kind of feels like it is. Combined with the Seven of Pentacles from the Sun, it's like this didn't happen overnight. I think overnight success is an illusion because it's a result of seeds that were planted and them being sprouted in divine timing. But I digress. Jupiter in the Ten of Swords, which is ruled by the third decan of Gemini, 20 to 29 degrees of Gemini. And unfortunately, there's a lot, I was kind of getting the song Waking Up in Vegas by Katy Perry. Information overload, situation lost control. I think that's how that line goes. So people are tired of the information that they're consuming, and it's just over-exhaustion from the overconsumption of information. Jupiter and Gemini over the last year has taught us that this is about, quality of information versus quantity of information. Interesting. I'm hearing people not being informed. Forming opinions without doing thorough research, even. Interesting that I picked up on that. What else? Saturn in the Ten of Cups energy, which is the third decan of Pisces. Saturn's at 29 degrees. Confirmation cough. Saturn's going to be entering Aries on the 25th. And honestly, when I feel into the energy of Saturn and Aries, Aries is the first of the zodiac signs. Very raw. It's fresh. Even feels primal and ancestral. So I wouldn't be surprised if Saturn and Aries, it's almost like ancestral karma even. It's like the ancestors are coming to collect. It's the ancestors that are the soul reapers, because Saturn is essentially a reaper. But this karma is ancestral. It's like things are going to be delayed because impulsivity and things of that nature as well, even. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up on with Saturn currently being at 29 degrees of Pisces, which is essentially the Ten of Cups, third decan of Pisces, alongside the World, because that's Saturn. So, confirmation, emotional fulfillment, really just fulfillment in general. Uranus is also in the Seven of Pentacles energy as well. Uranus in the third decan of Taurus. So this is like unexpected exposure, virality. I kind of already touched on that with the Sun. Neptune is in the first decan of Aries, which is the Hanged Man clarified by the Two of Wands. And Pluto. Now, Pluto is interesting here because Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius. And Pluto is represented by the Judgment card, but because Pluto's retrograde, it would actually be the Judgment card in reverse, clarified by the Five of Swords, because Pluto's in the first decan of Aquarius, which is represented by the Five of Swords. Now, conflict in friendships, power struggles in friendships, reflecting over past friendships and friendships that may have exhibited or were rooted in limerence, or times where we may have had a tendency to form parasocial relationships with people that we don't even know. Even friendships that were rooted in limerence are going to be falling away. If they didn't fall away during Pluto and not Pluto and Scorpio, I meant the full moon in Scorpio, it's going to fall away during this Pluto retrograde. Some extras, we got Chiron in the Four of Wands energy, third decan of Aries, and we got Lilith in the Five of Cups, which is the first decan of Scorpio. So this is like, honestly, with Lilith and Scorpio and the first decan of Scorpio with the Five of Cups representing that energy for Lilith right now, I feel like the collective is reclaiming it's almost like a it's like grief from a place of rebellion. I feel like Lilith is currently highlighting repressed grief. And Lilith teaching us right now that grief is sacred. Grief is a sacred process and should be treated as such. It might be bringing up times in your life where you weren't even allowed to grieve, or you weren't able to fully grieve certain situations. I feel like Lilith is going to be bringing up stuff that you have not fully grieved. And yeah, that's it. I just thought I'd come on and do a vlog and show up because it's been at this for 17 weeks, which is pretty good. I've had some of my dance videos pop off on TikTok lately and getting so many views, and so many people were requesting me to do personalized dance videos for them, so I decided to make that a new service that I'm offering. It's called Divine Dance Requests, and it's essentially you can request a song that you want me to dance to, or whether it's for you or for somebody else, whether it's for a birthday occasion or birthdays, if you are feeling, if you're feeling sad and you want something, you kind of want your emotions represented through movement, through body, me being a dance conduit. And it's a pretty fun way to be of service to the collective in that way. So, yeah. Things feel uncertain right now, but that's okay. I'm not feeling okay, but that's okay. Over in the grand scheme of things, but not many people understand the journey of being self-employed and going after what you want. It kind of just feels like right now I'm going against everything that my lineage has done generationally, patterns wise, breaking pattern, facing those patterns head on by doing things differently, but ultimately it's all going to be worth it in the end. And yeah, Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that vlog. The link to all of my services will be listed in the link in my description. And thank you guys so much for all the love and all the support, as always. And this is Mr. Acquire at the Air signing off. See you on the flip side and in the airways. Bye.